got Airy, DairyDude, Kaniko, and Jonik. This is what I'm looking forward to.
A player I would watch out for here is Kaniko, who recently just got 19 Bull Force.
They also hit Impston, right?
Yes, Impston and 19 Bull Force, so very rapid improvement.
But first up, we got
Kotonoha Capsule.
Kotonoha Capsule. This is a really good one.
Yep. We're really bumping it up a notch here. We'll see keyboard skills from both players.
This whole set's a banger.
So on the right, we have Kaniko.
On the left is... on the left? Where is it? Oh, so it's DairyDude versus Kaniko.
Yeah. On the left, we have DairyDude. And wow, both players keeping chain. Oh, Kaniko dropping it there.
Looks like DairyDude is maintaining a very healthy lead. And as I say that, it drops a little bit. Commentators curse.
Still pretty close though. It can go
either way, yeah, definitely. All it takes is one pattern to just completely tip the balance off. Oh my god, those are some
both players
rolls.
proving that we're in a new tool with these massive chains here.
Kaniko hitting 1,000 chain. Wow. Will it be enough? Oh my god.
And taking
it was enough. Wow.
Down to just nears though.
Oh,
swinging back and forth. Oh, and DairyDude takes it.
So going into track 2, looks like we got triple counter by DJ Yoshi Taka versus DJ Taka.
You definitely know this if you're a Bimani player.
So right now it looks fairly even, both.
Now just dropping a hold there though. Just as you say that.
Commentators curse. What can I say? At the end of the day, this isn't about who has the larger chain. It's about who's able to bring it home. And right now, it looks like DairyDude has a solid lead right now.
Still holding that chain. Very impressive. Oh, commentator's curse.
Come on. I can't believe that, like, if I didn't know better, I would have thought they were playing on Val cabs as well. But knowing that these are being played on the classic Nemesis, it just really goes to show like how good these players really are.
Oh, definitely. It especially shows during the one-hand sections, like.
Yeah, because you gotta deal with like lower refresh rates, smaller screens, stiffer knobs. It's almost like you're playing a different game.
Oh, the gap closing in though.
Are we going
Kaniko bring this to a tiebreaker.
Are we going to see another game 3?
I would love to see game 3 just because of
another 1K chain, another 1K chain, and Kaniko taking it.
Taking the lead, but not by a lot.
They're able to keep it though, maintain this pace though.
And looks like Kaniko's holding this chain all the way to the end. And the lead as well.
What?
And
what?
oh my god, double S's
Double
from
S?
both players.
And 2 minutes fighters, a notorious tendon killer.
Yeah, this is probably the highest level 17, I want to say.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's
up there.
definitely up there. Tier 1.
It's up there, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where it really gets down because since this is a very difficult 17, very notorious too, it's all about who is better prepared for this specific chart.
Yeah, especially with charts with an Exceed.
The Exceed for this is like, it really does put a lot of respect to the exhaust because the 19 is also a very tough one in that tier
it's so
as well.
tough.
So if I remember correctly, there is one section where this is like the hand trip test, if I'm remembering correctly.
Tricky rhythms here. Both players catching a decent amount of nears.
Yeah, that patterning can be really brutal. Wow, those
Oh,
lasers.
and the one hand there.
There we go. Here's the hand trip test. Yeah, one hand sweeping through all 4 lanes. That is one of the... I
Oh,
would
and
not
dropping the
see
laser
that in
there.
17.
The gap is just getting smaller and smaller.
Here we go. Are we going to see a change? Cross hand.
Oh, getting the cross hand. Both players prepared.
Right now, looks like Kani has a commanding lead about 30, 40,000.
As we get into the last third of this song. Both players nailing the one-handing there.
Yeah, that's surprising. I'm not going to say it's surprising, but I'm like in shock at how they're performing here.
This last one-hand section.
And there we go. Kani closes it out with a 2-1.
9-8-1.
It turns out that Tone actually won the last pool, so we'll be seeing him in level 4.
Alright, starting off with our first track, we have Digitized Body.
That's a good song. Oh, we're after 18. I would love to see Firefly as well. Looks like we're going into it.
To our right, I believe we have Airy.
Yeah, it's DairyDude, and then Airy on the left, on the right.
Yep. DairyDude coming out with this intro with chain. You see. Still holding it, still dead even though. Oh, and losing the
This
chain.
is kind of a hot take, but in a tournament setting, I would actually like go as far as to say like holding a chain could be detrimental to your score because when you're holding a chain, you sort of like have that extra pressure on yourself to keep that chain, and that could lead to like accuracy drops. So the strat might be to purposely drop.
Okay, I don't know about
2.
that, but oh, and the laser drop from Airy.
That was rough.
And as a reminder, these are being played on Nemesis caps, so laser drops are going to be pretty frequent.
Can't really blame them. Like,
that's just something the players will have to learn to adapt to.
I think that's a skill in itself, really. Adaptability to different caps.
Oh, definitely. And And it looks like DairyDude is going to take this one with the 992S.
Very commanding lead.
I can't get over the Tamaneko noises.
It's serotonin. It's pure serotonin for me. Starting off immediately, we see Airy taking that lead.
These ABCDs with one hand. It might seem slow, but it's very droppable.
Definitely. Especially at 200 BPM, like, it just like hits at you like a bullet.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's some nasty hand trip too, like that one, you have to one-handle that.
Oh, and the cross hand.
This chart is just full of surprises. Wow. Alright, so Jimi Hendrix in the chat. So the way this game works is that these charts have a maximum score of 10 million, and you're just trying to hit as many of the notes as you can per chart. And by the end of it, it's all about who has the better score.
And we mentioned adaptability earlier. Airy adapting to this chart and hitting that cross hand.
You see them like briefly just like go right under, but catching back up right again.
Honestly, it might come down to that one slam. Looks like it's heading towards the game 3 here. Just need to hold it through the ending here.
And they do! With
Yeah,
another lead of
Airy
100.
takes it with
28,000.
984.
Thing.
Oh, there we go.
Crossfire exhaust.
This is a very, very tricky exhaust.
Yeah. There's like, I think there's a trill, you have to trill with lasers. That is definitely one of the more difficult patterns to look out for in 17.
If either player is like played the 19, it can be really confusing to adapt back to the 17.
Or on the other way, it could be really convenient because like you're used to it, you're used to like seeing that kind of pattern, so it might actually apply here fairly well. Seeing some gnarly one-hand holds. Airy's holding a respectable lead. Yeah, those trills seem brutal, and then you got like these triplets.
Both players doing a very good job on the trills though. These matchups are also tight.
Anyone can take it. And this is song 3, so this is for the set. Those laters are so difficult to pull off consistently. Oh, what's this?
DairyDude is taking the lead. But not by much.
Not. And it's a tie game. I would love to see that tie maintained. But no, it looks like DairyDude is going to come back at it. However, I think what decides the game will be the very ending.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? There we go!
Trills.
Oh my
down
god!
to the last note.
The last note. That's...
Oh my god!
I can definitely see like the momentum Airy has will definitely help him out here quite a bit.
So this chart, from what I remember, it has very, very tricky rhythms. and a lot of jacks. Speaking of jacks.
Wow. 280 BPM as well. Wow.
Yep, really starting it off strong for the first 18 we're seeing today.
You can only see this kind of stuff here at Mistake on the lake.
Very adapting to those opposite side lasers.
We're almost seeing it lifetime. They are like learning how to like
live chart study.
Exactly.
Super twisty lasers there, and Tone is actually going to take the lead after that section.
Wow. After that, like, well, burst there, that was...
Oh, and dropping that lead on these chords.
And that laser drop was not enough to fake up Harry, who's continuing to grow their lead.
And some crazy rhythms here. And the lead is just flip-flopping at this point.
Very reminiscent of some of the sets we've seen before, where it will come down to the very end of the song.
Yeah, 1 year difference, 1 error now.
That's deceptively hard. Like you think, oh, it's just slams. No, the timing on that, you have to be like very precise on those.
And they're worth 4 notes each too.
Right there, you saw like the FX rolls there. That's a very difficult pattern, even at like the higher levels.
Tone taking a big lead after that. And
no way!
And
oh my god!
It on the last note again. Clutching it out. Wow.
It's a momentum game, and
really,
this really shows.
I think that was a 1 year difference.
That's a 1 year difference. Let's see the near error counts. Song's so good, we had to play it twice, I guess. Bangatron, Bangatron. Damn right, KTP.
Yep, so we're going into this one with 1-0 from Airy. So we'll see if it goes to another tiebreaker here.
Airy's starting it off strong. Very, very healthy lead right there from Airy.
As Airy has showed us with their adapting skills, being able to adapt to the charts tricks in a matter of seconds.
Indeed. Still, though, Tone is not out of it yet. Definitely.
Oh yeah, especially with one-handing, a laser drop can be the difference.
That's all one hand. Oh.
Crazy one-hand section.
Those lasers are also kind of sticky. Yeah, we got some good old hand grip.
Both players learning from that last instance of the one-handing though.
Oh, I just saw Airy like fire off a little too early there, but not enough to break down their lead yet.
It's getting closer though. Oh, Tone dropping the hold though.
Wow.
And Airy is going to take this set.
This is the first set in a while without a tiebreaker, if I'm correct. The trap of different colored lasers. Like you will see a lot of right lasers on the left lane, a lot of left lasers on the right lane.
We'll see how much these two have prepared for the DC show pattern.
The DC show pattern, indeed. Teus, what's up? already, like, that kind of drills are kind of brutal already.
Oh, we're just getting a taste of what's to come with this offside laser thing.
Yep, offside lasers. You cannot slip your focus at any time because it will sneak up on you and completely.
Kaniko taking the jack section with all criticals. That's amazing.
It's a momentum game. We got some nasty hand throw here. Wow. Beautiful trills from both players.
Here it comes, C-show pattern.
There it is.
Oh.
And here it comes again. Kaniko almost getting it there.
The gap is getting wider.
Comes down to a final burst.
This peak section definitely can't count this out.
You have to cross over your right hand. That's a way to start off this pattern.
And it looks like Kaniko is gonna take it.
Excellent.
Wow.
Wow.
976.
With the lead of 156,000, I was Are we looking at a Kaniko sight read?
We'll see who's better prepared for this. Yep, a banger from pop and music.
Looks like that song pick was paying off for. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Commentators curse. Both players going.
Those are some gnarly lasers.
Sorry for the sudden interruption. We're just getting back into this here.
It.
We are so back.
You're so back. And Kaniko taking the lead.
Kaniko is also so back. Closing out the set with a 2-0. Okay, wow. Starting off with a strong 18. Khionos TiARA. Very, very button heavy. So we'll see who can master this keyboard chart. I love this song, by the way.
Oh,
so
yeah.
pretty.
It's a banger. You could honestly use this as just almost a radio stream. Either one of those 24/7 radio streams, listening to some good music.
Really showing the difficulty of 18s there. Super tricky rhythm.
Right now, it looks like Kaniko is holding a very good lead of around 30,000.
Oh, dropping a little bit of those lasers. Both players.
Both players getting hit on those lasers.
Oh, and the same side lasers got both. Or actually, that's airy.
Airy, those a little too trigger happy, I would say, on those buttons. That's difficult. Wow.
Oh,
you have to
those
hand
trills.
You have to hand trip those trills as well.
Oh, those chords. The gap just gets wider.
Kaniko playing those chords, this chart, beautifully, I would say.
Let's see if Kaniko holds this lead all the way across the chorus. Or the highlight section.
I think it's looking good for them right now.
With any Kaneko Chiharu song, the end is just chords.
Staircase.
And Kaneko is going to hold that lead. Oh!
212?
Lasers.
Wow.
Those lasers at the end are brutal.
They are. Kaneko going in with
Kaneko takes it.
with that kind of lead. I'd say I'm feeling very good about the next song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a beat stream card. So we got Muki Kuu de Ta.
I was so off.
You did your best. It's a Gravity Wars song, so we'll definitely see some of that older patterning come into effect here.
Starting off with some intense one-handing. Both players holding chain though.
Hopefully that hopefully that chain doesn't like crack into their nerves. Right now, Kaneko holding a consistent 14,000 lead.
Yeah, it looks like both these players are very, very comfortable with 17, so it's gonna be a battle of accuracy here.
For a while there, they're just like matching paces. That's insane.
Both still holding UC. Oh,
At
and
times.
Commentators curse.
Okay. On the bright side, it does relieve them from like that mental burden.
Oh yeah.
So now they can like go full force into like focusing on that accuracy buildup. Very smooth one-handing from both players. Those chords
Kaneko holding a comfortable lead.
that's gnarly. I think it's like a 105,000 lead now.
Oh.
What? The rolls. Wow. Kaneko seems very comfortable, like in that regard.
And they're going to take it with an S.
An S.
Wow.
We got our first
Amazing
18S
performance.
of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, and other non-binary.
Oh, that was a 17.
It's still an O.
We'll see it soon.
At this point, like when it's not for placement, when it's not for like actual states, it comes down to like clout, in my opinion.
Playing for glory.
Exactly. Both players have nothing to lose here, so they have no choice but to go all out. As we start right here. DairyDude cleaning up that beginning fairly solidly, keeping that UC. Let's go, no commentators first. But Tone is not out of this. Tone is still trailing by only a few nears. It can still be anybody's game right here.
Oh yeah. And that's the beauty of 17s. Oh, and dropping that laser.
17s are the heart of sound effects, in my opinion. There's just so much room for like having extremely fun patterns, extremely challenging.
Honestly, I wish the Imperial players coming up later in the day would play 17s as well. That would be really fun to watch.
That'd be really fun, but unfortunately, I did talk to a few players. A lot of them seem to be 19 enjoyers, so...
I do know of one very heavy 17 enjoyer.
It's Mr. Hour, for those who know. But looking up, I do know a player from Florida in Mr. Hour's pool is heavy on 19s, so I would love to see that play out. But enough of that, back to the scene right now. We see DairyDude building up quite the lead right now. Even that drop laser was not enough to take him out of this fight.
walking a little bit there. The gap did get smaller.
But they're slowly.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the song.
Nice burst at the end. Wow.
Cross
Wow.
hands. Both players nailing the cross hands.
That was beautiful. If you ever want a master class and learning how to cross hand, just watch the VOD for this set.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, 967 to 980. DairyDude pulling out a very clean lead.
I do love this song though. This is a swing heavy chart, so we're gonna see.
I played it once. I don't remember too much about it, but I do remember I had fun with this one. So let's see how this turns out.
Both players holding puck through this intro.
And Synthion's commentator curse strikes again. Any video editors out there, if you would like to make a Synthion's commentator curse moments, feel free to do so.
That's like the 5th time today.
However, looks like interesting. Looks like Tone has the lead in this song, so we might be seeing a game 3 after all. And that statement will not come back to haunt me later.
Yeah, swing is a very personal skill set in Sound Voltex.
Especially I would say the motives used allow for some very creative knob patterning as well. There it is. This is probably one of the best charted songs in the game in my opinion as well.
I love this chart so much. Definitely using the whole keyboard though.
Definitely. Tone building up that lead again.
Yeah, just immaculate accuracy on these swing notes. And Tone is gonna take it all the way to the end.
We're seeing a little bit of deja vu when Tone faced off against Airy, where it was heavily one-sided towards one player, heavily towards another.
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna get a one-note difference
on the last song.
On game 3. And just getting into the last set, or the last song of the set.
Tone coming out with the narrow. Okay, my commentator's cursed in. Missing that whole laser. That's gonna take quite a bit of groundwork to build up from. DairyDude just popping off with such a
making up for the last round with this crazy accuracy.
Like I said, it's when you got nothing to lose, you go all out. And I would say he's putting on one hell of a show right now.
Oh wow, just clearing those chord stairs with ease. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see Boots of Fighters.
Oh god, I'm kind of happy because that is not a 17. So, a little bit of background on DairyDude. He was actually in the Guitar Freaks tournament that happened yesterday. One of the Guitar Freaks tournaments that happened yesterday. So.
I think he was also in the 2DX tournament.
I think so too. I had dinner with him, so I know this, but he is definitely very comfortable with chord heavy, very chordy songs because both games, other games that he plays are very centered around sort of the style he's comfortable with. So I definitely see that.
Oh, and just going through those runs. DairyDude is running away with it here.
DairyDude coming out clean with these lasers. There it is.
There it is.
184,000.
DairyDude takes the
DairyDude
set.
takes it 2-1.
GG's.
So it is, we do have the final placements of each player. So the results of this pool are Kani takes first, and you will be seeing more of them in the next pool.
Yep, they'll be advancing on.
Followed by Airy, DairyDude, and Cone. However, they did amazing for their pool, and
Yep, everyone put up a great fight.
it cannot be like anymore. Like I said before. So like kind of like that middle block in the whole tournament. It's really anybody's game at that point. So
Yep, especially around the 17-18
Yeah.
range.
Yep.
It's so exciting.